Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Never give up. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. I am not afraid of death, but I am in no hurry to die. I still have so much to do. No matter how difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Those who believe that everything is predetermined and that we can change nothing still look both ways before crossing the street. Aggression is humanity's worst habit. It can destroy civilization. We learned to speak and to listen. This allowed us to achieve the impossible together. Humanity's greatest achievements have come through communication. Remember, if you are fortunate enough to find love, never let it go. If I get angry about my disability, it would only be a waste of time. People who are constantly complaining and resentful, no one has time for them. I have shown that the origin of the universe can be determined by the laws of science. This does not mean that there is no God. It simply means that God is not necessary. I believe there is no God. No one created the universe, and no one directs our fate. We have only this one life to appreciate the grand design of the universe, and I am deeply grateful for that. Life would be tragic if it weren't funny. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. Where there is life, there is hope. The human race is in danger of destroying itself through greed and stupidity. The progress of knowledge is so fast that what one learns in school or university is always somewhat outdated. Only a very few can keep up with the ever-expanding frontier of knowledge, and they must devote their full time to it, specializing in a very narrow field. The rest of the population knows little about the advances being made or the excitement they generate. We must remain curious because we never know what great mystery will be revealed next. When we look at Earth from space, we see unity, not division. One planet, one human race. In my view, heaven and the afterlife are constructs for those who fear the dark. We are all time travelers, journeying together toward the future. We must build a future worth traveling to. When people ask me if God created the universe, I tell them that question itself makes no sense. Time did not exist before the Big Bang, so there was no time for God to create the universe. It's like asking what lies at the edge of the Earth. The Earth is a sphere. It has no edge. So, seeking it is pointless. Everyone is free to believe what they wish, but in my view, the simplest explanation is that there is no God. No one created our universe, and no one controls our destiny. This realization fills me with a profound sense of peace. Perhaps there is no heaven or afterlife. We have this one life to enjoy the grandeur of the universe, and for that, I am deeply thankful. If time travel is possible, then where are the tourists from the future? Although I cannot move and must speak through a computer, in my mind I am free. People who pride themselves on their IQ are losers. The wise often appear as madmen to the foolish. God not only plays dice, He sometimes throws them where they cannot be seen. I do not think the human race will survive the next 1,000 years unless we spread into space. Since the dawn of civilization, people have not wanted to believe that events are random and unconnected. They seek to understand the underlying order of the world. Even today, we continue to wonder why we are here and where we came from. Humanity's deep craving for knowledge drives us to keep searching, and our goal is nothing less than a complete understanding of the universe. I regard the afterlife as a fairy tale for those afraid of the dark. There is nothing better than increasing one's knowledge through study. As long as the universe had a beginning, we could suppose it had a creator. But if the universe is entirely self-contained, without boundary or sedge, then it would have neither beginning nor end. It simply would be. In that case, what room is there for a creator? However bad life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Where there is life, there is hope. Strong willpower means you do not give up. By observing ourselves, we realize that intelligent life may be something we would rather not meet. I have shown that the beginning of the universe can be described by scientific laws. This does not prove there is no God. It only shows that God is not necessary. Humans have such a capacity for guilt that they can always find something to blame themselves for. Only time, whatever that may be, will tell. The absence of order or increase in entropy is what distinguishes the past from the future and gives time its direction. We always remain distant from the solution until we find it. Time and space are finite, but they have no boundaries. They are like the surface of the earth, but with 2 additional dimensions.